What's up, guys? We are at the Civivi Sencut booth, and George, you just interviewed Kyle. What were some cool things that you saw?
My favorite thing I saw was this guy. This is the Jared Neve design. This is called the Inmate.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. I just saw a video about him announcing this. I think it's sick.
Yeah, a nice deep hollow grind, a smooth action. This feels like a Jared Neve knife, and it's going to have great edge geometry. You know it because that man's a sharpening whiz.
Very cool. I'm sure there's a lot more where that came from, so let's check out the video.
What is up, everybody? We are at SHOT Show 2025 at the Civivi Sencut booth with Kyle.
What's up, George? How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great. And it looks like Jared Neve's knife is coming out already.
Yeah, man, we have a lot of new knives, right? We have a lot of the stuff that we just saw, as well as stuff that's prototyping. Now, obviously with all the prototypes, there's stuff that can change and stuff that can be different, and we don't know when it's coming out, right? But to go over a few of them, we have the Micro Trogon. This is one of the small, obviously we know the Trogon, we love the Trogon, it's a Brian Brown design, just micro-sized.
Yeah, I remember the Trogon coming out, and I loved the milling texture here. And still a 20 CV blade or an M390?
Yep, we're looking at M390 blade on that one.
All right, and a beautiful compound grind. And I love that we have the swedge on this guy, or the fuller, so you can flick.
You can flick it, and you're probably flicking also with that thumb stud. You got thumb studs on both sides.
Oh yeah. For all of your flicking pleasures.
Correct. Yeah, no, so it's a super fun offering from Brian Brown. Then, like you already mentioned, we also have, yes, Jared's knife with Neve's knives, the Inmate. That'll be rocking that 20 CV blade, obviously a titanium handle, a titanium frame lock, so there's a frame lock.
Slick as butter on the action, very flickable.
You have your finger hole as well, and then a front flipper for deployment.
Oh, look at that, it's got a front flipper. Yeah, that's fun. A very nice neutral handle, deep hollow.
No, it's really fun, and it's been a great time working with Neve, so on this one.
Very nice. And then it looks like GTC next.
This is a new GTC using obviously his SLT flipper, so that flipper tab. Obviously, that's what GTC does.
Yeah, that's a really
very similar to the Solid.
But not an integral on this guy.
Nope, not an integral. So it's going to kind of cut back. We're using that 20 CV blade still with a titanium handle with the carbon fiber inlays.
Yeah, and my favorite little accent is sort of this knurling on the backspacer with the bronze anodize.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good looking knife and a very comfortable handle too.
And it's obviously using a lot of like GTC's kind of grind lines, right, on the blade. So super fun and unique with that one. And then moving to the Civivi items. We love the Elementum, right?
Yeah.
So we have the Elementum slip joints.
Okay. That's a pretty good walk and talk.
Yeah, we really took our time to kind of nail down the walk and talk as well as keep it true to the Elementum. So you have your reverse deep carry pocket clip and then a nice little nail nick with the same kind of blade style as the Elementum, right?
Yep. That's a nice snappy action on that guy.
So super fun with that one. That one is rocking a 14C28 blade steel on that one.
Okay.
This is going to be Taylor Martin's new design.
All right.
The Klingman.
Klingman, after Klingman's Peak, yeah?
Yes, you're right. And that one's using a Nitro V blade steel, stainless steel liners, and then a G10, obviously G10 scales.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this one come. It definitely feels like something Taylor would do, where it's simple, usable, everyday carryable, but also very distinctive.
Correct.
Like, this doesn't look like anything else, and it's really comfy.
It's a very, yes, like you said, a very Taylor knife. It's using that clip point blade. Obviously, kind of looks like a more like old school type blade style with a lot of like normal materials that we're using now.
Yep, Nitro V is great. Nice liner lock, and you know Civivi dials those actions in like them perfectly.
Correct.
Okay.
And this one right here is a new offering from Kyle Lamb. Obviously, our SHOT Show. Let me grab the sheath.
All right.
So a new fixed blade offering. It's actually a pocket clip on the knife
handle
itself, like on the handle.
Yeah, tell me about that.
And so there's two reasons for that. One, you can either carry with these, obviously going like right on the belt, or right here on the sheath, there's a little hook right here. So if you were to carry it in your pocket and you pull that out, the sheath will catch the pocket and then obviously the knife will come out.
That's cool. Kind of getting like pocket hook vibe openers, but it's not an opener, it's just a sheath removal.
Yep.
That's clever. Kyle Lamb, thinking outside the box.
And then using a Nitro V blade still on there with the G10 handle scales.
Yeah, very nice sort of self-defense sort of knife. And if you go in the reverse grip, you get a nice thumb perch.
Yeah, you get a really nice purchase because you do got a little small blade, but the handle is very large, right? So if you were wearing the gloves or have larger hands, it still fits well.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then another one that's super fun for this is, I gotta remember the name of this one, the Krabby. Now guess the designer on this one. I know we were talking about it before.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of who I would have guessed. Yeah, you'll never guess this one.
But this is Ken Onion Jr. So obviously Ken Onion's son, designing the Krabby for us. Thumb stud, super clean, sheep's foot blade with a micarta handle, stainless steel liners.
Yeah, and that's a pretty deep belly too, almost like a Skinner would be. Yeah, I like that. That's a fun knife. Kenny did a good job here.
Yeah, so we're super stoked. It's been awesome working with that one on the project. But those are a few of the models we have here at the show.
Yeah, but this is just a drop in the bucket of what Civivi comes out with every year.
Yeah, we obviously come out with everything every month, new designs.
So make sure you're subscribed to Blade HQ, follow them on Instagram and everything, and you will see tons of new stuff coming out. If you have not seen the Wii lineup recently, you have not seen the Wii lineup.
All right, George, that was a lot of awesome new knives. I think the standout for me was the Taylor Martin Klingman.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that he has a Civivi knife coming out, and I love that he sort of made it as a connection to his style as well as his hometown. I believe it's a peak right outside his hometown.
Absolutely, I agree. And to see more, this is the end of day one, but check out everything on day two, and we will see you guys then.